Bad leadership thinking looks like this, and I'll share what you could do about it.
I don't have time to spend in meetings developing my team. I just don't have anyone as capable as I am on my team to do this. I've got a bunch of idiots on my team. They don't know how to do things. My team comes up with the dumbest ideas, and I let them know. Why can't my team come up with any creative solutions? Why do I have to do all the thinking on this team? Huh? Why does everyone depend on me? I'm so much smarter than the people on my team, and that's why I make the big bucks. Why did Becky get promoted to VP? She spends most of the time in her office with her team, in meetings, in one-to-ones. She doesn't get her hands dirty. What a lazy ass. I, on the other hand, get stuff done myself, and I work really, really hard, and I'm busy all the time. I'm so busy. There's so much work that needs to be done, and it's all important. Yeah, just was wondering how it's going, if you got it done yet. How's it going? Yeah, I know I just called, but I was just wondering if it's done yet. You had any questions for me? All right.
Okay, I think you get the point here. And that is that the best leaders get consistent results and add value by developing their teams to create more value. They get results through their team. This is an important distinction. Here's a quote from Jack Welch's book, Winning, that drives the point home. He says, before you're a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. In the work that I've done, I've seen too many people managers fail to understand that having those one-to-ones, regularly checking in and making sure the goals are clear, the outcomes are clear, the expectations are clear, and developing people is the work. It is what they're supposed to be doing, not something in addition that's getting in the way of them doing the work. So think about that. This is very consistent, especially among managers and leaders who have not gone through some larger professional organization where they provide a lot of leadership and management training. They tend to think that they were the specialist and now they're better than anyone. And so anything that gets in the way of them doing is actually taking away from the work or the result. They don't realize it is the work. So as a reminder, your value comes from how quickly you develop your team to bring value. And the best development happens when you take the time to intentionally delegate projects that build the skills and capabilities of your team. This is not going to happen if you micromanage them to the point where they're afraid to do anything on their own. Mistakes will happen, and you should use those as learning opportunities. So you're probably saying, okay, what am I supposed to do? Walk around 24/7, looking for opportunities to develop my team? Well, when you become a professional manager and an effective leader, you'll naturally gravitate towards prioritizing this because you'll know in your bones that it's the highest value work that's going to help the organization now. But until then, until you truly see for yourself the benefit of investing the time to develop your team and how every hour spent developing someone will have a 100x return over the course of your working relationship, you need to build this into your management process. So you need to get there. It's like any new habit that you need to build. And so, the kinds of things you can incorporate are calendaring regular touch points for one-to-ones, confirming the priorities, asking for help, talking about culture, talking about the roles and responsibilities and how people are performing to those standards, and make these interactions a priority. You will need to make this part of your company's operating system so everyone's consistently developing their teams to create more value and more value and more value over time. The exponential impact of this can't be understated. People say, oh, it's all about the people, my employees, my team members, it's all about that. Well, true, but how do you get those people to create more value and to help each other and to learn and to innovate and to do all the things, all the right things in the right order at the right time? This is a process that will get you there. Once you realize how much more powerful and capable your team becomes when you invest the time to developing them, you will never go back. But until that point, you need to put some things in place to get you there. It's a mindset. And I've recently talked to a lot of professional leaders that are in organizations with more green managers, and it's really hard to get them to see the value of investing the time in developing their teams. Once you do, you will never go back to that mindset of I'm too busy to develop my team. I'm too busy doing these activities to actually do what I'm supposed to be doing as a people leader and developing my team to create more value over time. If you're leading a team or organization that doesn't have some of these practices in place, then please share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or follow me on LinkedIn, as I will be sharing additional resources to help you implement these processes effectively. I look forward to seeing you in the next segment.